everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another book haul. There's a lot of books. A lot of these I recently just bought at my last book sale for my library, and some of them I don't really know what the heck that they're about. And some of them I bought because I knew what they were about. But I know some of them are popular at the time, so I'm really sorry if there's a glare. It's because that there's this, it's basically like cellophane that they put on top of the books. Fun fact, I actually have done this to books during like an internship that I had at my college campus. This book is called Illusion Hairs of Whiston Island. As you can tell that I suck at pronouncing anything. By Marina Bonin. It just looked interesting. I like the fact that it was called Illusion, and apparently it's a suspense horror novel, which is something that I love. I love horror novels so much. Also, if you're wondering how much these books cost, normally they're pretty expensive in general, and bookstores, they'll try to market it down for a little bit cheaper of a price, but like if you go to a book sale at a library, more often than not they're like a couple of cents. Like I've bought 10 books before for like less than like $10. Hard, well-known cover books, like expensive books, and originally it retails for $17.99, and I got it for a little less than $1. Another book that I got, which I have no idea what it's about either, it is Vigilant Nights, and I thought it looked cool. I liked the cover, that's why I bought it, and yeah. And it's by Erin Richards. So I will be reading this probably soon, actually, because it's a little bit of a thinner book. And then here's a book that I actually do know what it's about because I've seen the play like a million times. Because people drag me to go see this play all the time, and it's very well known in Chicago. But this is Wicked. I believe this came out before the play came out. I'm not sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong. There's a lot of differences in the book, and I can tell that this book was very well loved. I've been wanting to read the book for a really, really long time, to be honest. And it looks really interesting, and so now I own it. So I'm really happy about that. This one that's really acclaimed, and this one is called Malinoke by Alan Burnett. So I had heard so many things about this. I was really happy to find it and get it. So I'm really happy about this book. Really, really excited about it. I have no idea what it's about. It is on my Goodreads, and when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy that I found this. And then I did watch the movie of this one, and this is The Girl on the Train. It was an interesting movie. And then the next book is 13 Stories that Capture the Agony and Ecstasy of Being 13. So this one looked really interesting, the cover aesthetic. This novel is called Thirsty by M.T. Anderson. This one I got at another library sale, and it is called Candy by Kevin Brooks. If I remember, it's supposed to be like kind of like a relationship gone wrong, and I thought it looked really interesting. Plus it also kind of reminded me of this movie that I really, really love. It's called Hard Candy. Not a lot of people know about it, and it was Ellen Page starred in it. Played a really great character. I highly recommend watching that movie, and I kind of got like a similar vibe with this one. I also did read the first book in this series, so I bought the second book. So this one is Me Before You, and I did read this already, and I think this is my second copy of it. No, if I'm not mistaken, I did buy books at that book sale, but my friend also bought books at the book sale, and then she didn't end up reading a lot of them, so she just gave them to me. So yeah. This was, and I told her to buy this and she never read it, but she did get it and she gave it to me, so now I have 2 copies of this. I think I have a smaller version of this one though. This is such a great book. Oh my god, if you've never read this, it's such a good book. I can't believe that she came out with a second one and a third one, because I was like, oh my god, this is like, it's emotional romance, but it's also really heartbreaking and sad. If you don't know what it's about a girl named Louisa Clark, and she becomes basically like a housekeeper nanny for this guy named William, who got into a motorcycle accident, and he's a paraplegic now, and they end up falling in love with each other. It's such a sweet romantic novel. I'm not a huge fan of like contemporary romance novels, but this is one of those novels that I really, really loved, and I watched the movie and I love both of those actors. they are some of my favorite actors and they did such a great job playing them, but it's a little bit sad towards the end. And then they came out with the second book and I really want to read it. I think I own the second one too. This is such a great novel. I recommend reading it. I'm probably going to end up rereading it and doing a review on it. It's such a good book. I love it so much. Those two are actually books that I bought from the dollar store because I love the dollar store, and I bought them specifically because the covers were really nice. So this one is called Learning to Drown by Anne Shanae. I really like the cover. I thought it looked really, really interesting. It kind of gave me like a graphic novel kind of aesthetic vibes, and I really just liked it. I didn't realize the title was just called Learning Not to Drown. So yeah. It's very short from what I can tell, but I thought it looked really cool. And then the last book, which I didn't even know, I didn't realize that this is actually a YouTuber's book. And I picked it mostly just because of the fact that I liked the cover on it. But this is a novel of Rebels of Eden, and it's by Joey Graceffa. And I've heard of him. I don't know anything about him, but I'm gonna tell you, it looks like a really pretty cover. I'm sorry. It's very, very pretty. And I like these kinds of books that have like that soft touch to them. So yeah, those are all the books that I hauled this time around, and I'm really excited to be reading them. Like this video, give it a thumbs up. That lets me know that, you know, you like these kinds of videos, and I'll do more of them in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all you guys in the next video. Bye.